The first castles, Motte-and-Bailey style, France, 10th century CE. The earliest castles as we recognize them today appeared in Europe during the 10th century CE, with the Motte-and-Bailey design marking a key step in medieval military architecture. These structures first rose in France and quickly spread across Western Europe, especially after the Norman Conquest of England in 1066. They were the perfect solution for a time marked by political instability, frequent warfare, and the need for local lords to defend their territories. The motte was a large, often artificially created earth mound. On top of the motte stood a fortified tower, usually made of wood in the early versions, though later ones were replaced with stone keeps. This elevated position gave defenders a significant advantage, allowing them to see approaching enemies from a distance and giving archers a commanding height for shooting. Attached to the motte was the bailey, a lower enclosed courtyard surrounded by a wooden palisade and a protective ditch or moat. The bailey housed essential structures such as stables, workshops, kitchens, and living quarters for soldiers and workers. It was the heart of daily life in the castle, supporting the motte's defensive function. One of the primary reasons for the rapid adoption of Motte-and-Bailey castles was their speed of construction. Using simple materials like earth, timber, and locally sourced supplies, a lord could erect a fortified stronghold in a matter of weeks rather than years. This practicality made them ideal during the feudal period when small, powerful lords needed to establish and defend their dominance over local territories. The first Motte-and-Bailey castles were built in northern France, particularly in Normandy and Anjou. Their effectiveness was so evident that when the Normans invaded England, they built hundreds of them across the country to secure their control over the newly conquered land. The famous Windsor Castle started as a Motte-and-Bailey structure before being upgraded to stone. Over time, the vulnerability of wooden structures to fire and siege weapons led to the gradual replacement of wood with stone, giving rise to the massive stone castles of the later medieval period. In essence, the Motte-and-Bailey castle represents the birth of the European medieval castle, a symbol of power, protection, and feudal control. Its design set the foundation for castle-building techniques that would dominate Europe for centuries to come.